We're here at the Phillips 66 Community Stadium for this National League North encounter between Leamington FC and the FC United of Manchester. With just 6 game weeks remaining, we're reaching the business end of the season, and both Leamington and FC United of Manchester will be looking to put as many points on the board as they can as they look over their shoulder towards the daunting drop zone. The Breaks, who lie just 2 points above the relegation places, will be hoping that a return to their home turf will see a return to winning ways after losing their last 2 away from home following an impressive 3-match winning streak. FC United of Manchester are unbeaten in 3 and coming to this one off the back of an impressive 4-0 victory against Bradford Park Avenue. 3 changes for the home side after their 4-0 defeat at Stockport last week. Tony Breeden returns between the hosts, Richard Tawndry and Matt Dodd drop out. Meanwhile, Connor Goodger and Joe Clark come back into the side. For the visitors then, it's Lloyd Allinson starting in goal, Joel Senior, Luke Higham, Matthew Hughes and Jordan Fagbola, the 4 at the back, Scott Kay, Kieran Glynn, Daniel Rackie and Gerard Gardner in the midfield, with player manager Tom Greaves alongside Conor McCarthy up top. With FC United lying just 3 points ahead of the Breaks in the league, there is everything to play for as we head into this one. There's an early opportunity for Leamington to cause some problems in FC United penalty area. Joe Clark swings towards the back post towards Edwards. He wins the header. It rattles the crossbar, but the flag was up on this near side here and wouldn't have counted anyway. But positive signs from Leamington from set pieces already. We know the physicality and the height of Jack Edwards always causes defence problems. See what he can do for today. It's in towards Jack Edwards, he wins the flick on. Kay will get up there, but it comes out to Gittins. Finds his left back Goodger. It's in towards Obangs, faced by Senior. Just tries to whack it through the legs of the right back, but Joel Senior win that one, and now FC United can try and get some possession under their belt. It's Rackie up in the air towards the player manager Greaves. So McCarthy finds his winger Gerard Gardner. Gardner comes to the side and finds a ball out towards the left back Luke Higham, pursued by Dunbar. Higham first time crossing to the area, and there's Gardner at the back post. A terrific save by Breeden, and it's cleared by Joe Clark. What an opportunity that was for FC United of Manchester to take an early lead there. It was Luke Higham on the left hand side with the ball in. It's Gerard Gardner with the header. It was a great save by Breeden. A few calls from behind the goal to say it crossed the line, but the referee didn't not to, but early danger signs for Leamington here. Gardner then whips the ball towards the front post. It's a combination of Clark and Gittins, got the ball away, but it's found its way back to Gardner. The left foot drive. Tony Breeden scrambling down to his left hand side to keep that one out. Ops back to his keeper Lloyd Allison. His Fagbola just under pressure from Edwards. Now Dunbar finds a ball out towards McCarthy, but it will run, and McCarthy will beat English to that one. It's faced by Jamie Hood now. Is McCarthy ops one way, goes another. Still McCarthy now, faced by Hood. Here's Glynn, finds a bit of space for himself. Back to McCarthy, crossed, and Dunbar loses out to Glynn here. And it will be an FC United throw. Again, danger signs from FC United of Manchester. It'll be Matthew Hughes then, towards the back post. McCarthy goes up. So Tony Breeden will get on the flick. And it's straight away up to Dunbar. What a pass by Tony Breeden. Dunbar's away down the right hand side here. Gets the ball into the area. It's well gathered by Lloyd Allison. What a drop kick that is by Tony Breeden. We know his distribution is absolutely class. Daniel Ndoh managed to turn away from the challenger McCarthy, but the FC United man eventually flips over possession. Greaves flicks on, but Hood's there to clear. Edwards with the flick on. Ahmed Obeng is onside here, and it's fouled by Joel Senior. He's trying to cut inside. Yet another free kick for Leamington on that left hand side. Dunbar lines it up then. It will be the youngster Kieran Dunbar. It's over the wall, and it's a teasing free kick by the youngster Kieran Dunbar, and forced to save from Lloyd Anderson. Well, Joe Magunda told us a couple of weeks ago how Kieran Dunbar can make a ball move, and we certainly saw it there. Allinson didn't know whether to twist or stick, and was forced into making the save. It's a Leamington corner. English with the throw in towards Jack Edwards. It's well out by Hyam. Here's Dunbar. And a tame volley in the end. And Lloyd Allison gathered that gratefully in his gloves. Here's Kay, senior. Gardner, back to Kay. Here's Raki. Back to his right back, senior. Just loose touch by the right back, but he retains possession. Trickles through 4 Leamington players. Here's Raki with the shot. It's deflected, and it'll be an FC United corner. Just see the danger there that Leamington put themselves in if they let FC United play in the final third. Just Joel Senior skipping past a few players in yellow, and Gardner with the whip in then. It's cleared out by, here's Raki on the edge of the area. Still Raki now. Left foot back into the area. James Mace flicks on. Fagboa goes for it with Tony Breeden, and Breeden looks to release Dunbar once again, but Allison once again comes out and hits it against his own player. It'll be a Leamington corner. Once again we see the threat that Leamington hold with distribution from Tony Breeden on counter-attacks. It'll be Dunbar with this corner then. It's in towards the back post. Here's Jack Edwards back out to Kieran Dunbar, the corner taker. Assesses his options, in towards the back post. Hood wins that header, but it's into the arms of Allinson. Good position there by the FC United goalkeeper. But Senior will clear up here. It's up the line towards Gardner. Gets his touch in, and here's Kay. Here's Glynn with some space in front of him, pursued by Joe Clark. Out towards Conor McCarthy on the left-hand side. It's got Hyam overlapping, but goes inside. It's a good ball into the area. Here's Glynn. It's a good block there by the Leamington defence. Conor Goodger with the throw in then. Edwards was just caught from behind there by Scott Kay. The Leamington players want some punishment for that, but James Oldham will assess his options here. He's going to call over Ricky, who's already been booked here. Dunbar stands over this free kick as we have 3 minutes remaining of the first half, plus I'm sure we'll have a chunk of added time for the injury to Callum Gittins. It is Dunbar then. In towards Edwards. And it's in! It's Jamie Hood! Leamington break the deadlock here. And it's the centre-back, Jamie Hood, for the breaks. It was in towards Jack Edwards. Ball was cleared. It just rebounded off the Leamington centre-back. I don't know how much he knew about it, but nonetheless, it's Leamington 1, FC United and Manchester 0. And what a goal that could prove to be in the relegation battle of the National League North. A goal that's come, it has to be said, against the run of play. FC United having plenty of possession but not making anything of it, and Leamington took their chance. Up by Breeden. Raki will head that up in the air. There's Clark. Here's Ndo, can break away here, pursued by Daniel Raki. Skips past Senior. Just in the corner now, faced by Joel Senior. Needs some help here. Arrives in the form of Ahmed Obeng. Skips his way past Daniel Raki into the area. Ahmed Obeng. And here's Edwards. Back to the left back Goodger. Here's Jack Edwards. Readjusts his feet and slips as he shoots. It's a good chance there for Leamington's. Good persistence by Daniel Ndo in the corner there. Obeng taking over proceedings and skipping past a few players, but Jack Edwards just couldn't quite sort his feet out. Well touched inside, and McCarthy tries the first time ball towards Greaves, and it can only be turned behind with a slice clearance from Conor Goodger. Be Daniel Raki with it then. It's whipped in towards the front post, a low corner. Back to the corner taker, Raki. First time floated ball into the area. It's headed out by Jack Edwards. And Dunbar will chase this one out. Raki again. It's deflected on the right hand side. Here's Joe Clark for Leamington. It's dispossessed by Gardner. Finds a ball into the area. Cleared out by James Mace. Here's Hughes, and FC United will recycle this ball. Here's McCarthy on the right hand side, faced by Jamie Hood, the goal scorer. Finds a ball into the box, is cleared out, and Doe seems to control it with the shoulder, but nothing given. Here's Glynn now. Glynn in towards Joel Senior, beg your pardon. Can't quite get there, and another FC United Manchester attack fizzles out. Is Senior now. Senior up the line to Glynn. Glynn faced by Mace. Still Glynn here. Still Kieran Glynn. Finds a ball to McCarthy on the right hand side. Ball into the box. Just over the head of Greaves. I think just an overpowered cross there. Greaves had the goal at his mercy. Just needed the right delivery. But Goodger's with him. McCarthy well controlled in his chest. Does well there, Conor McCarthy, to hold the ball up. There's Raki. It's a good turn by Glim, but just can't retain possession and is dispossessed. Here's Gittins down the right hand side for Leamington. And Doe points to where he wants it. Here's Gittins again. Floated in towards Dunbar. Here's Allenson palms out, and it's cleared by Scott Kay. Here's Kieran Glynn in towards Tom Greaves. Finds a way to Hughes, his centre-back. Here's Joel Senior. FC United really feeling some momentum here. Here's Raki, switches the ball out to his left-back. Hyam goes down to the challenge, and it's deemed to be a free kick. Just outside the left-hand side of the area. Debatable free kick there, two players going for the ball and falling over each other, but it's a free kick nonetheless, and a chance for FC United Manchester to get themselves back in this game. Raki with the whip ball straight into the wall, floated into the area, out by strong header from Jamie Hood there, and Jamie Hood clears once again, and the ball's been held up in the sand here. Here's Hughes, McCarthy just begging for an option, floats the ball to the back post, goes all the way through to Tony Breeden, and Leamington survive another siege. Fagbola wins that header. Here's Dunbar in towards Edwards, looks for the 1-2, but Fagbola does well to dispossess, but Gittins retains possession in the midfield and drives past Raki. It's a good challenge by Hyam. Here's Ndo. Still Ndo now, drives inside. Goodger is begging for it on this left-hand side and receives the ball. Here's Conor Goodger, the left back for Leamington, in towards Obeng. It's dispossessed by Senior, and Tom Greaves will look to hold this up. Here's Gardner, who's got three players up with him, chooses Greaves. Here's Tom Greaves now, shapes to shoot, does Tom Greaves. Tries to play a ball to his left back, Hyam. I think he was caught in two minds there, Tom Greaves, whether to shoot his left or play the ball to his left back. Chose the latter, but has overpowered the pass. Gittins with a flying header. Edwards back inside, but Dunbar's touch is wayward, and FC United and Manchester have possession. Here's Glynn, finds McCarthy on the right hand side, faced by Goodger. It's just past the far post. It took a deflection the way through. Between FC United and Manchester corner. Just under 10 minutes remaining for them to find an equaliser here. And Tatum will come out with the ball. Here's Senior, the right back. chips the ball in towards Garn. That's flicked on by Magunda at the expense of an FC United Manchester corner, beg pardon. Be Raki with this corner then. It's up and over by Edwards, and it'll be another corner. There's Daniel Raki with the delivery then as FC United seek an equaliser. It's driven into the front post. Back to the corner taker, Raki. Back in towards the back post, towards McCarthy's head, but Breeden with a commanding catch to relieve some more pressure. And it's just over 3 minutes remaining here for Leamington to hold on to a vital 1-0 victory in their search for survival. English with the throw then. Indo holds it up, comes in field and is taken down by Raki, and I think FC United and Manchester's afternoon is about to get worse, as that's Raki's second bookable offence, and the centre midfielder is given his marching orders. Has to be said, he has been walking a tightrope all game, Daniel Raki, ever since he picked up that yellow in the first half, and he's been sent for an early shower. Allinson up towards Greaves. Hood flicks on. It will be an FC United and Manchester corner. 30 seconds remaining here. Will it be heartbreak for Leamington here? McCarthy with the corner. And there's Breeden with the catch. And he'll hold on as long as he can. And he'll take as much time as he can with this drop kick. It's been an excellent performance from the breaks this afternoon, but he's misjudged the drop kick, but it doesn't matter. There's the final whistle from James Oldham. It's a Jamie Hood tap in on 43 minutes on the stroke of half time that separates the two sides here. What a vital victory that could prove to be for Leamington in the search for survival in the National League North. What a performance it is by the breaks. It's finished here. Leamington FC 1, the FC United of Manchester 0.
So Paul, a great way to answer back today from the past two results away.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I mean, listen, you know, I think we were always aware last weekend was going to be difficult, and it proved that way. I think the Thursday night performance at Spennymoor was as well as we've played all year, with all the difficulties that went on getting there and the preparation in it. But the boys were fantastic on the Thursday night. Listen, on the Monday, on the Saturday at Stockport, listen, there was a number of ingredients. Obviously, listen, the two fixtures close together, the travelling problems, injuries, two major facts. We weren't very good and Stockport were very good, but you accept that. But I think it was more than just there was more than just football reasons why we lost the game. Said after Christmas at the turn of the year that for us to stop in this division, our home form, our performances at home would be massive, and yet again, every time there's just a few questions asked about these boys, they respond. I mean, today you get into a stage where everyone's tired. People played a lot of football. Conditions were difficult. Pitch was difficult. But some immense performances individually, defensively. And we looked a threat all afternoon. We lacked a little bit of quality, so did they. But listen, when you've got to try, and people have to accept that. I think people enjoy sometimes games like this because, you know, it's like an old-fashioned pitch. The conditions, and you've just got lots and lots of big hearts, lots, and them as well. FC Park, I thought FC played well today as well. But I just think the way we defended second half at times, some of the set plays we defended, the effort we put in, and you know, it was a really good clean sheet today. I think, you know, the last two performances at home, Nuneaton and today against FC, you know, to keep clean sheets when there's such an advantage with the conditions, you know, they deserve a lot of plaudit to that, the players.
So also going into Monday's game against Halford, any few changes you're planning on making?
Well, yeah, we're going to have to have a look at it. I mean, obviously, listen, you know, it's a quick turnaround, isn't it? You know, 2 games, 3 days. Obviously, Telford have had a little breather today. You know, listen, we'll have to see how the weather takes it, and yes, I think we'll have to put one or two fresh legs in. I think that's probably a mistake, maybe at Stockport. But obviously, again, this was the one we, as a group, this was the one we knew this was as near to a must-win game as you possibly get. So obviously, to get the result and the manner of it was great. But listen, we'll go to Telford in. We'll have some tired legs, but we'll go in good spirit, and we'll certainly look to stop in the game early doors, the mistakes we made at Stockport, and we'll see where it takes us.